we didn't get a Starfield review copy, and neither did many other outlets. Here's why. Okay, well, why didn't they get a review copy? I guess we'll look it up and we'll find out why. Bethesda is withholding Starfield review copies in the UK. Many websites will be unable to review Starfield as Bethesda refuses to send out advanced copies. And then Metro, Gaming, Microsoft are rich bullies, so of course Xbox has won with Activision Blizzard. Readers feature. Maybe I'm going to have an unpopular opinion here, but I really don't think it's such a huge W whenever people just don't, whenever they're not given access to review content because they provide unfavorable coverage. I find this to be like a very dangerous road to go down. I think that if you want a review copy and you're not going to break the rules of the embargo or the NDA, I don't think that you should be denied a review copy. I don't like the idea with companies playing favorites. And here's the worst part about this. I think these people are pieces of shit. I think they're fucking annoying. They're full of shit saying this. Like, how the fuck are you gonna say this? Like, you know, like these, did PlayStation pay you to write this article? How the fuck can you think that Microsoft is a problem whenever Microsoft is the only fucking console developer that doesn't release exclusives for only their console, because you could play it on PC as well? Which you could say, oh, Microsoft owns PCs. Yeah, they do, but at least that's two fucking opportunities, and you can use a PC for something besides playing fucking video games. And no, Netflix doesn't count. You want to fucking go and sit here and complain about Microsoft whenever Sony's been doing this for years and way worse? Where the fuck is Bloodborne? Bloodborne came out 5 years ago and it's still stuck on the PS fucking 4. You've got Nintendo that, like, guys, listen, if you talk about Mario, they'll sue you. Okay, what the fuck is this? But somehow Microsoft is the problem. Get the fuck out of here. These people are absolute fucking clowns. They have no credibility and they're totally wrong. But they deserve a review copy of Starfield because they are a journalistic outlet, and I think everybody should be given that opportunity. And I don't want to see developers playing favorites, because I think that will lead to access journalism and a decrease in overall quality of the products and the reviews that we receive. Even these clowns. That's what I think. They don't deserve anything. That's not the conversation. Actually, I think that they do. I do, actually. I disagree with that. I think the idea that, because what are review copies in service of? Are review copies in service of the website, or are they in service of the audience? Are they in service of the consumer? Because they are fundamentally in service of the consumer. Because the consumer is the one that perceives values, and then they look at the article and they watch the article. Both. Oh yes, obviously it helps these websites, but it helps the websites because it helps the consumer. Because if it didn't help the consumer would never go to the website. It's a marketing tool? Well, it is and it's not. Like sending out advanced copies is something that's very common. People do this for movies. They do this with every form of media. It's nothing unique or nothing special. As long as there's a line to be crossed. I don't think this crosses a line. I'm going to be honest. This is clearly an editorial. This is clearly an opinion piece. Obviously, if it's being posted on the website, you can say that the website posts some degree of culpability, responsibility for what they allow on there. But I think that it's okay for them to allow people who are opinionated to post articles that are disagreeing with popular topics. So yeah, I actually disagree with these different places not getting review copies, even though I think these places are absolutely parasitic and full of shit. I think they deserve their review copy, because everybody does. I was actually really glad to see Mudahar actually said something about this too. This is really good. Imagine supporting stupid shit this petty. Review copies are kind of dumb in general, but supporting some publications, getting them over others is peak brain damage. That's right. And the reason why it's peak brain damage, let's talk about why that is. The reason why it's peak brain damage and the reason why it's bad is because it creates a chilling effect of negative criticism. How many people have commented about how IGN and a couple of these other very large AAA, you could say AAA, very large gaming publications only provide favorable reviews to big games? A lot of people criticize them for that. One of the reasons for that, and the accusation that follows that, is something that's called access journalism. Access journalism is whenever journalism and journalistic opportunities are only presented to people who provide favorable coverage. So I think this is a very dangerous road to go down, and if people know that if they provide negative or unfavorable coverage towards certain types of games or different types of like events in general, what it will create is it will create a distortion of what reality is. And that distortion will be created by the publisher, and it will distort what the consumer, you, the person, knows about the game. And you will see less critical and less credible reviews about games like Starfield, and you will see more puff pieces or more people that don't talk about and actually address the negatives. So, yes, I actually think this is bad. I actually think this affects everybody. I said the same thing whenever Square Enix did this with Kotaku. I do not agree with it, even though I don't agree with Kotaku. So pretty much only Yes Men publications will get review copies for future games if this keeps going on. See, here's the really... so a chilling effect is not necessarily something... A chilling effect means that, like, other people will start behaving in a certain way because they're afraid of being punished, effectively, right? There's a lot of different ways you can interpret this, but, like, this is the way that's being applied here. So what this means is that people will not even cross that line, and they will be more favorable because they don't want to get in trouble. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like a passive ability. How many other publications didn't get a copy, though? I have no idea. And if it had something to do, like, all I'm saying is that publications not receiving copies of video games based off of the way that they cover those video games, I think is extremely problematic. Now, every rule has exceptions. And I think that if you deliberately misrepresent things, and not even misrepresent, but if you lie, like you straight up lie about what happened in a game or something that's going on, then I think, of course, you've got grounds to, like, not give review copies. But, like, we're talking about, like, 100% lying. And, like, I don't think that, you know, I don't have a million examples, right? But I'm saying this one right here, I don't think this one is lying, okay? Like, this is just somebody's negative opinion. And it also isn't even about Starfield. It's about Microsoft. Do you think that corresponds to the legal battle with the CMA currently for Blizzard Activision, since they were the only government regulator to deny the acquisition so far? And that's the thing, right? Is that this is probably an EU problem because of the acquisition. It probably doesn't have a lot to do with this company, and other publications have been denied copies of Starfield as well. Yeah, because Metro is Daily Mail. Yeah, I looked into this just a tiny bit. So I'm not, like, very informed, but I have, like, a general understanding. But yes, I want to say again, I am very much not in favor of people who provide negative coverage not getting review copies. There are always exceptions, but I do not think this is one of them. Nintendo took Kotaku off their list because they broke NDA with Zelda. And you know what? I think they're totally justified to do that. I think they're totally justified, and that's completely fucking based. Absolutely. Hope you've been well, Mr. Raw. I'm doing great. Doing good. Yep. Utaku's clowns? Yep, absolutely. Based? Yes, very based. Based on these nuts? Yeah, true. Yeah, it's one thing if it's an NDA issue or a tabloid like Source, but review copies shouldn't be held back. True. I definitely agree. 100% of smaller YouTubers and creators have received Starfield review codes. Yeah, I have not. I don't really pursue getting review codes. I know some guys do, like Force gets a lot of review codes. I have never pursued this. I've never tried to get any. I played a couple of games under NDA. I played Palia under NDA. And I think I played, 2 other games under NDA. Maybe actually just one. But that's it. So, like, I don't like doing that because I like for my first impressions of a video game to be on stream. Isn't this like me complaining I don't get an early copy? Well, no, because you're not a publication. And so, yeah, of course, you're not a publication. So, yeah. We live in the same world as this dude. We live in the same world with this dude. Okay. So what's this? Why is Kotaku based for being blacklisted by Nintendo for breaking NDA? Because an NDA was a legal agreement that Kotaku agreed that they would uphold, and it's also like a literal legal contract. So, like, For example, Kotaku saying that Nintendo is racist because Link isn't black or something like that. This is an opinion, right? There was no like legal contract that said, I will not say this. But like literally breaking a legal contract and breaking an NDA and then doing it anyway is a massive violation of their trust. It's like, for example, if they had just published the entire game on their website. Or not published the game, but like published an entire playthrough of the game on the website before the NDA was over. So yeah, I mean, if you don't understand the difference between unfavorable coverage and breaking an NDA, I mean, I really don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I mean, come on, it's totally different. Buy mech game, look inside mech. Only bought this game because it was advertised to have been made by Elden Ring developers. The moment I saw mechs, I just quit immediately. There is no way it's even going to be half as good as Elden Ring, especially without Miyazaki at the helm. Going back to Baldur's Gate 3, and then I'll have Starfield to feast on. 0.1 hours on record. Well, that's probably enough for him to get to the, Wait, he probably didn't even get to the helicopter. What? What the hell? What the fuck is this? He got to the titles. Yeah, dude, he's on the menu. Because, like, 0.1 hours, that's 6 minutes. Are you fucking kidding me? It's just that 6 minutes you played the game. DSP? No, dude, I watched DSP beat Balteus. He did. I was astonished. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, he might finish. I think he'll finish the game. It'll take a while, but he'll finish the game. Let's see this here. How do these people even get dressed in the morning? I don't know. Once again, another poor soul who full retard. Never go full retard. Here's the thing, guys. After playing Armored Core, I beat the game, and I played a lot of the PvP. I'm going to be real. I think the PvP in Armored Core is the best PvP From Software has ever done. Low bar. Very low bar. Very low bar. However, it is the best. So, yeah. Surprisingly, no lag from Software PvP. Yeah, it's insane. Like, it's incredibly well done. Dark Souls 2 PvP is better. Yeah, I remember, like, every single time that I see Dark Souls 2 PvP, it's at that bridge on the Iron Keep, and somebody gets backstabbed by 20 feet away. Yeah, or something stupid happens. People just want to hate something so they can feel better in their life. I don't know, man. Like, I don't... And, like, by the way, guys, I really think Dark Souls 2 PvP is horrible. I think the game's terrible. I don't think there's any redeeming qualities about it. Except for power stancing. But now Elden Ring has that, so there's no redeeming qualities that make Dark Souls 2 special. It's just a bad game. I might play it again as a form of self-harm, but it won't be for a while. It was advertised as the same devs of Elden Ring. No, it wasn't. It was advertised with Robot in Space. I think it was also... I mean, like, dude. Like, that was why I bought it. It's because it was made by From Software. And also looked cool. Sounds like an Asmongold take. I love how people say that, but I beat the entire game. What do you mean? I love the game. It was fucking amazing. What are you talking about? It was awesome. Twitch plays World of Warcraft is 1 bar of experience away from level 70. Oh my god. And they're leveling fishing. It's actually really fucking impressive. Dark Souls 2 is punishing. I kind of like it. Oh, I don't mind the I don't mind that stuff. I just don't like some of the hitboxes and the game design. Right? I mean, that's really about it. I feel like I think that if From Software went back and they remastered Dark Souls 2 and they took out all of the janky bad design, I actually think that it would be a pretty good game. But the problem is that, like, there's so many, like, little intricacies that just make the game play like garbage. And if you went through and you actually got rid of all of those things, like, do you know those guys that, like, run at you, but they're running this way, but they're going this way? They're like... You know those guys in Dark Souls 2? I just want to make sure we all know. No, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In the woods, yes, in the woods. The guys in the woods. Have you ever tried to attack them and then have your sword go like this, turn 180 degrees away? Or like turn like 100, like 90 degrees away. Yeah, Lamau, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got it, yeah. That's bad design. Yeah, it's just bad design. So like, just get rid of it. Just make it to where it doesn't do that. Just fix the game. That's all. Fix the game, and that's it. Sounds like a you problem? No, it's not. It's a game problem. That's why it doesn't happen in any other future game. Yeah, so that's why. I mean, because it's bad. It's your problem. It is definitely not. Like, I can guarantee you it's not. That's why they fixed it in every other old game. Or every game after that. But anyway, I do think Dark Souls 2 would be a much better game if they maybe changed, like, a couple of things. But overall, just make the game work. That's all. Just make the game work. And if they do that, I think it'll be pretty good. Good bosses is essential for Dark Souls games. I don't think there are that many good bosses in Dark Souls 2. I'm going to be honest. I think the dragon at the very end of the first DLC, the poison dragon, I forgot his name off the top of my head, but I thought he was good. I didn't really even think Fume Knight was that good, to be honest with you. Pursuer, best boss in the game, probably. Yeah, Sir Alone is a great boss. Mirror Knight, yeah, Mirror Knight's a great boss. Ancient Dragon's pretty cool. No, it's not. It's a terrible fight. How could you like, you think Ancient Dragon's a good fight? It's cool. You're right. It's awesome. It's really cool. But it's not a good fight. Dark Lurker? I didn't do Dark Lurker. I didn't finish the questline for it. The 4 Sentinels? The 4 Sentinels. No, there's 4 Gargoyles. There's 3 Sentinels. I didn't mind the 3 Sentinels. Let's see. Nameless King? Yeah, that's in another game. There's like maybe 1 or 2 other really good fights in the game, but that's about it. Oh, and New Game Plus. Yeah, I never finished New Game Plus. Okay, yeah. I didn't know that. Throne Room and Drangleic? So, like, instead of fighting the Dragon Riders, you fight 2 Pursuers instead? Ivory King is so good. I actually don't think Ivory King is a good boss. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's that great of a boss. Did you watch Windbreaker's video on Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus? I didn't. I probably should. I feel like that is one thing that Dark Souls 2 has, is that its New Game Plus is actually transformative. It's good after the dumb ads phase. I actually don't even mind the ads phase. What's your favorite boss ever? I think Ishin is the best boss they have ever done. Besides Ishin, I would say probably... Ooh, I don't know, like, I think Genichiro was really good. I really liked Slave Knight Gale. I liked Ludwig a lot. Elbridis was really good too in Bloodborne. I didn't like Sister Fried. I didn't give a shit about that. I didn't really like... Madeira was okay. Lady Maria. Yeah, Lady Maria was pretty good. I liked her. Radon. Yeah, Radon. Absolutely. Saw this guy like did the last boss without even getting hit. Look at this. Yeah, this guy, by the way, is like a fucking god. He made like a ton of Sekiro videos. I watched like probably 50 of them. Yeah, this was so fucking nuts.
Main system activating combat mode.
So he's only using like really heavy damage attacks. Jesus, bro, it almost already staggered her? Holy shit! Jesus! Bro, what the fuck? God damn!
Fires that haunt Rubicon.
Oh, that's smart. Jesus, dude, what is that damage? Oh, then the... Oh, wait, is it lagging? Oh, wait, I want to see how he avoids this. So he probably goes up and then down, right? Yep, there it is. Simple enough. And how do you avoid this? Oh, oh, that's smart. Damn, bro, what the fuck? Is that the pile driver? Holy shit, that was good. Oh my god. The laser lance, is it that good? I'm so glad that this dude one-shot the boss without even taking any damage. And he didn't use a single weapon that I use. Didn't use a single weapon. See, guys? See? No Gatling gun, no Songbird, and it was still fine. Look at this, dude. Dude, the combat in this is, it's so good. Like, look at that. Feels so fluid. It plays really well, right? Jesus. And this is only, keep in mind, like, this is against, well, Freud is like the last S-rank fight, so he's really hard. I just love how he uses the sword in the middle of it, man. Gundam speed? Yeah, exactly. Has anyone beaten the game 100% as tank and no legs? I could. I could easily beat the game 100% as tank. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I could kill Balteus without even needing to heal. Like, I'm like 99% sure I could. But, like, it's also kind of impossible in a way. Because, what do you call it? Like, you don't start with the tank legs. So, like, you'd have to go back and do them again. Dude playing a different game? Yeah, look at this. I love how, like, bro, anytime somebody says this game isn't that good, bro, show them this video. This just plays so well. Like, how could you... Like, how much of a greedy bitch could you be to think that you need more than this? You know? This is fucking insane. They can't play like that? That's fine, just use tank. Use tank with a Gatling gun. What's the name of this game again? Armored Core 6. As I said, a solid 9 to 9.5 game. It's just so fucking cool, dude. So fucking badass. And that's the stuff he had.
For the last couple of
Didn't heal once? Nah, he didn't need to, bro. He didn't need to. You watch the other endings? I will whenever I get to one myself, man. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Yeah, it's just fucking insane. Auto aim, yeah, great game. Cool. Well, let's see you do it. It does have a little bit of auto aim, you're right, but it's not as strong as you'd think. And also, whenever people are moving around like that, like against air, like this shit's hard, even with the auto aim. Yeah, the robots, of course, it's auto aim. Yeah, exactly, man. They're literally botting, you could say. Let's see this here. I'll look at a few posts and kind of go through everything since I've been a little bit lazy with this. Link the video? Yeah. I'll link y'all the video. This is the first video, or it's the second video I want to just watch, and like this was the fucking the Ong Ball video. If they ever make Sekiro 2, this guy's gonna be a millionaire. Like he's made so many Sekiro videos, it's nuts. Shogun Armored Core 6, just look up Ouroboros. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that have like builds that like work for different fights. Editors did you dirty? I was scrolling through a battle pass, guys. Yeah, I was scrolling through a battle pass. Like, I was not doing anything weird, okay?